Hello there and welcome back to a new video. So this week's is going to be an Etsy kit because last week I did my own kit, so that kind of took the spot of the Etsy kit, I think, or the no Etsy kit. I can't remember right now. I have a headache, so I'm just trying to push through this. The kit that I decided to use this week actually comes from, I think this is, yes, DesignStickerStore again. I know I did a kit from her previously, but I've been saving this kit for when I went to Florida to visit, and since now we're moving back, I figured it'd be a good time to use it since I don't think I will have the time to take vacation anytime soon. It'll still be kind of like a mini vacation. I'm hoping to be able to start at my new location the following week. So here's hoping. So this is a really pretty travel kit. I did use one of the checklists for something else in the past, but I still have 7, so I'm good. So it's just a really pretty kit. I love the colors. I like the pink and the lighter blue and the yellow, so I just thought it was really cute. So I decided to get this one, and this was a while back. Last week I forgot to use the anxiety and depression trackers from my Planner Envy, so I remembered and pulled them out this week to have them with it. I also have some stickers from one of my favorite shops on Etsy, printable shops, called I Love to Print, and then you guys have heard me talk about her before. So she's got some new stuff. She's got really pretty bow paperclip stickers, and she's got them in more colors. I just decided to print this page out, and she's got half boxes, quarter boxes, and full boxes with the little bows as well. So I decided to pull from there just in case. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I don't like I don't know, but I don't like my handwriting, so I don't like showing you guys like the previous week when it's already been written in. Oh, I almost forgot these as well. These are from Esha B prints. These she was also having a sale, so these come printed on the sheet kind of like this, and then I just had my silhouette after it cut the little girls out. I had it cut out the little girls sheets individually. So there's a treat yourself, first coffee, work, date night, which the same artwork was in my DEK Designs freebie, I believe. Clean floors, shower time, wash laundry, and grocery shopping. And I believe she also had them in sets as well. So I did buy the 2 different sets. I might go back and buy a couple more, I'm not sure. But I like that because these are things that I know I'll be using a lot, so I can reuse, reprint, and use as many times as I need. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the kit since I know I've talked a lot. Like I said last week, I will be flying out this Monday. Today was my last day at work. It was a little sad, but you know, you gotta move forward, and that's something that I'm trying to learn to do. So one of my favorite people was there, and my other favorite person was not there, so I was a little sad about that, but I did get to say goodbye to them. So at least there's that. I'll go ahead and do the same thing that I always do when the date covers are not tall enough to cover, and I'll just use some washi. So my husband is actually in Florida right now. He drove down his truck towing his car, his like older car, to Florida because we were going to go with a transport company like we did when we moved up, but they just wanted way too much money. Like it was going to be almost $2,000 for 2 cars, and that's just ridiculous. So he came up with the idea of driving to Florida, which I didn't really like, mostly because I didn't want him driving halfway across the country to do that, but he decided he wanted to, and I really couldn't stop him. So he will be flying back tonight, and I do have to go pick him up from the airport, but it won't be till like 10 p.m. our time, so I still have a little bit of time. But yeah, it was ridiculous. They wanted like almost $1,000 for his truck, and then It was like another $700-800 for the other car. It was just an obscene amount of money. So, and it was even like one of those companies that doesn't have their own truck, like they just contract out, picking up the cars and whatnot, and then they just get a cut, which is what happened when we sent my other car up here in March, and I just found that ridiculous. So he was really upset about it, and he was just like, I'll drive it. I've driven cross country before, so not a big deal, but I just didn't like the idea of him having to do that. He left on Wednesday morning, very, very early, and he drove most of the day, stopped to take a short nap apparently, and then kept going and reached my parents' home because they're going to hold the cars for us, which is really nice of them, today, and then went to scout out a couple places to hopefully rent when we get there. So that was interesting. I was a nervous wreck the whole time he was gone. I always asked him to call me when he stopped to put gas in the car and things like that. So thankfully he's already there. I just have to go pick him up from the airport tonight. For the sidebar, this time I think what I'm going to try and do is use the dinners on the days instead of using the usual weekly, what I call the weekly box, to track the dinner. So this will be next week, and then I'll just use those because I'm trying to use more of the kits since I never use these, and I'll just have tons of them for no reason. And then I would also like to track what I need to do for next week for the days. I should have done it like a blank maybe, but oh well. So now I think I'm just gonna finish this off and I will speed that up. This is why I need kits that bring the wider date covers, because I'm using washi here and now we'll have to use washi again to separate, which kind of stinks because that's 2 pieces of washi, which I don't know if that looks weird or not. I mean, I liked it last week, so I might like it again this week, but I won't know for sure until I lay everything down. Monday, I don't have a whole lot. I mean, my flight isn't going to be very long from Kansas to Orlando, Florida, but once I land and then get to my parents' home, since I'll be staying with them for a little bit until we find a place and my husband gets to drive the U-Haul down with all of our stuff, I do have to call my my new location, I can't think, and talk to my new manager. Oh my goodness. Phone rings through my mind, like just out of thought process, so I'm just going to continue. Monday, I had originally wanted to use the flight tracker from this kit. Can't do that because it cut weird. I can't use the Mambi one that I was going to use as a backup because it's too long. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 of the half boxes and do the flight leaves on one and then arrives on the other, because that's literally the only thing I can think of doing right now. I changed my mind on these because this one has the airplane, and since I'm flying out on Monday, I thought it was a little more appropriate, so I just swapped it out for the flowers. I'm a little sad because since he won't be going with me, this will be the third time? I believe the third time that, well, fourth time technically, I guess, that we've been apart since we got married. And I know that doesn't sound like too bad because I know there's people who have been separated from their husband, wife, whatever, for longer periods. The thing is that 2 days, I don't know if I've said this before, but 2 days, literally 2 days after we got married, he had to leave for a month, and that was really hard, so that sucked. And then he came back, then we moved, and then he had to leave again for a week on Valentine's Day. He had to leave on Valentine's Day, so that stunk really, really bad. So yeah, it's not been very, like we've not been able to celebrate practically anything on the actual day. I think we celebrated our Valentine's Day like, I think before he left, so I think we celebrated on like the 12th or something like that. And then he was also, and then I left to go visit my family for a week, and then now I'll be leaving again, and then he'll be coming later. So it's frustrating because I would really like to be able to spend time with him, and he was working a lot while we were here, so it's frustrating, guys. I'm not trying to sound like, you know, like it's the end of the world, because I know it's not. It's very irritating is what I'm trying to say. But hopefully it'll only be for, I think, a maximum of 2 weeks, and then he'll be going down to Florida. I'm hoping less time than that, so praying that will be a very good possibility. I don't know what's going on with me, guys. So I don't know. I don't have words. Why am I like this? So I didn't use the to-dos. I'm supposed to use the to-dos. So I'm gonna fix this real quick and I'll be back. Oh goodness, guys. I'm so irritated with myself right now. It's not even funny. Alright, so there's the beginning of the week. I really like it so far. I like all the colors. I like how bright and pretty they are. I went ahead and put the rest of the to-dos down because I'm just so irritated with myself that while I was off camera fixing everything, I decided I might as well put the other to-dos down. I obviously won't be using the work stickers next week because I don't know if I'll be starting at my new location midway through the week or if I'll be waiting until the 4th. Preferably, I'd rather wait until the 4th, but if they need me sooner than that, then I will just start. I am all over the place today. I started putting these here, and then I was like, wait, no, I want them down here. I don't know what is wrong with me. So now that my week is down, I just decided to go ahead and just keep going instead of talking because it's just not, I'm just not fully me today for some weird reason. I don't have to use the day offs. I do get paid on Thursday, so I don't think she has a payday one on here, unfortunately. But I will go ahead and use the deco real quick, and then I will put down anything else I need to do. I always like when the kit brings the date dots that are the exact same size as the spot for them on the date cover. I like that a lot, so I like that hers fit precisely on there. Hopefully next week I'll be able to do a plan with me on Thursday, since I won't have my usual setup, which is not very fancy, but I'm used to my setup. Hopefully I can still do it. I'll be taking some of the things that I need to do that, and hopefully we'll see how that works out. I won't have to take out the trash because I won't be here. Laundry, my mom takes care of that because she does everybody's laundry at the same time. It's not like she spoils us, it's just she'd rather do it herself, so I don't even have to do that. I will have to edit and upload the video on Sunday, so I'm just going to take a scalloped quarter box and put that there. I'm excited. I get to visit my home church down there, so that'll be fun. From the Esha B prints little girls, I'm only going to be able to use the treat yourself one because I'm going to use that to put that it's payday. I forgot I had these, so I'm not going to be able to use them, but maybe I can at least use one of the bows. I'll just go ahead and put that one on Friday. As usual, I feel like I'm missing something, but I won't know until I put the video up most likely, or remember later. So I'm just not going to worry about it right now. I hope you guys liked the video. If you're watching and you're not yet a subscriber, go and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos, and hit that bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!